Hey all, it's Nim or Nimacree if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today we're going to talk about democracy in WoW. That's right, the devs are letting us vote again. And some people were upset that Grimrail Depot was chosen last time, so I figured we would go over a little psychological knowledge, a little insight into human behavior, an experiment, a dilemma, the prisoner's dilemma, if you will. So, boop. Alright, now on screen you should see a 2x2 matrix I made for this video. Before I go into that, let's explain what the prisoner's dilemma is for those who don't know, because again, not everybody may know. Okay, the prisoner's dilemma works like this. There are two people who are accused of a crime. They're brought into a police station house. They're sat in different rooms. The police offer them this deal. Rat on your comrade, and you can go home. Don't rat on your comrade, and you're getting 10 years. Because they have so much evidence. Well, this matrix shows what happens in that. If one of them rats out the other, then the one that was ratted on gets 10 years, and the one who decided to inform on the police goes home. If they both rat each other out, they both end up in a worse place than where they started. But if they both hold firm, they both go home because the police don't have anything. So you may think, Nim, how does this apply to World of Warcraft? Okay, let's look at it this way. You have the ability now to vote for a tier set bonus. Now, ostensibly, the item level is going to be the same. That's not a problem. It's the power of the tier set bonus, of what it does. So, you could vote strong for yourself and vote weak for another class. Okay, you could vote weak for yourself and strong for another class. I don't know why you do that, but sure, whatever. But the problem with thinking like that is that if everybody votes strong for them and weak for each other, statistically, you're going to end up in the both are weak category because you both are at cross purposes. So ideally what you want to do is you want to vote for strong for yourself and strong for others, because the more strong votes that there are, meaning people voting for the strongest tier sets, the higher likelihood that there will be strong and good tier sets in the game. The prisoner's dilemma, interestingly enough, reveals something about human nature. It's a competitive urge, the one to get over on somebody, and people appeal to that. That's what this vote is doing. Now, I don't think it's a psychological experiment from Blizzard or anything. I think they're just gathering data, but I wanted to explain this before we get started. That way, you guys understand. And with that little bit of psychological knowledge, if you enjoy what I do, go on and subscribe. Let's get into the actual video. Now that you all have an understanding of my understanding of the situation, let's talk about this blue post. In DragonFlight Season 4, we're going to try something new. We're preparing a remixed set of gear for each specialization. To determine what that means for each class and spec, we're asking you to vote for your favorite class look and your favorite specialization set bonuses from the first 3 seasons of DragonFlight. That means that in Season 4, Demon Hunters might vote for a set that has the look of Season 1, with Season 2 set bonuses for Havoc and Season 3 set bonuses for Vengeance. We've opened a poll for every class and spec. You can vote now on your favorites, and the winners will determine what we build into the endgame for Season 4. Please keep in mind that we're going to update the power of the set bonuses to match the increased power of the new gear in Season 4, so any bonuses you choose will be tuned to be as strong as any others. Okay, and then of course, now they have vote here, and all the voting happens on the forums, so keep that in mind. This is the one time they are absolutely going to be looking at the forums, so vote for your stuff. Now, what I'm going to suggest is that ask your friend who plays that spec and class. Just ask them, hey, which one was the strongest? Which one do you like the most? And vote for that. Because ultimately, while some of the cooldowns, structures, and things and timings have changed, I believe that Blizzard is going to change those to make it make sense. For example, I'm sure there's something with priests. So they were like, well, they lost the insanity generation that required for Season 2. Well, if people choose Season 2, they're going to be like, why isn't Season 2 working like Season 2? Blizzard's going to be like, oh, okay, well, let's fix that real quick. Boom, revert some number change. Because remember, pre-DragonFlight, evangelism in 1 week, less than 1 week, actually, a period of 3 days, went from 1.5 second cooldown to 3-minute cooldown to 1.5 minute cooldown. I want to say that's minute cooldown. So let's keep that in mind, that things can change very quickly when numbers are involved, especially when it's just tuning in the back end. Now, I know I'm sure it's more difficult than just tweaking something, but that being said, it can change. I would not panic. So ultimately, what do? We vote pro-socially. Vote for your strength, vote for other people's strengths. If you're unsure, like for example, I don't know which Blood Death Knight specs are the best, I'm gonna ask my buddy Stricken. Buddy Stricken, which one did you like the most? I know it's not Season 3 because he personally hates Soul Reaver. Same thing with, you know, like, I don't know, Mage, right? We have a Mage. I haven't played a Mage, seriously, I don't know, since Battle of Dazzalor. So I don't know what Frost spec is good. I'll ask my Frost Mage friend. Retribution, I have my own thoughts on, and some people agree and some people don't, so we'll keep that in mind there. I currently play a Holy Paladin, and I like the faster Daybreak and extra haste. Like, I think that's really cool. 45 seconds, it lines up perfectly with Divine Toll. I can ba-boom, 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 and do some damage or do really pump some healing numbers. And I'm actually becoming more comfortable with Holy Paladin where I can start doing more damage and less just pure healing. So that's kind of cool. But again, so vote pro-socially, vote for strong. Vote strong. Don't vote weak. Vote strong, right? And once we get that done, hopefully we can have a great Season 4. And the real challenge of Season 4 is, can they make the Razagath fight fun? I don't know. I'm skeptical about that because I didn't enjoy Razagath. Every other fight was pretty much fine. But that being said, guys, this was an actual pretty fun video to make. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little shorter than normal, so feel free to check out all my links and everything in the description. And be safe. May the mount that you're farming drop on the first kill, and I'll see you in the next video.